Okay, hello. My name is Miroslava and my project is Advancing in Pharo Code Quality Support. So the first topic I chose to work on was updating rules. Many of them were still following the old small int format. For example, basic check methods were part of the small int and rocket transition, and I removed them and wrote check for critiques methods instead. Also, for some rules, I created their node versions to make them not only clearer and more efficient, but also more accurate in finding methods that broke those rules, as in the case with RB message rule, for which I did some testing for speed and accuracy, and it was much faster and much more accurate than the original version. And as a whole, I did more than 110 rules, and in doing that I also managed to update commentary, create tiny hints, and to improve highlighting of the place of issue and other things like that. The next bit I worked on was advanced rule toggle. Previously, when developers needed to break idioms for a specific reason, they had to ban each rule separately for each method or class, which was really annoying. That's why one of the two main goals of the sub-project was to enable rule banning for the whole image. And so now there is a shortcut. There is a shortcut if you click on the X to ban the rule. So previously you could ban it for the class. If we go here, previously you could ban it for the method, class, and package. But now you can also ban it on the image level as well. And if you go to settings and search for rule toggle, you can see that each rule has a setting entry that can be used to disable or enable it for the complete image. And it brings us to the second goal of this project, and that was finding a way to save the rule ban option in the settings to make it available for future images as well. So if we right click on the rule and choose save it to disk, it's gonna make it available for future images as well. Alternatively, you can also do it by clicking on the X and choosing the whole image and future images option. And another thing that needed to be done was a functionality to enforce a setting rule in package setting. For example, as documentation is a major part of software development, we thought there should be a way to say that despite the settings, class has not comment cannot be banned in a setting package, because having comments for classes is an important thing. So in this kernel package, you may force the uncommented class and unclassified method rules, for example. So let's choose RB no class comment and class comment rule, and let's say RB unclassified methods rule. And if we save this and then try to create a class, for example, let's call it a video tutorial, and try to ban the no class comment critique for the whole image, we won't be able to, because it's going to keep popping back because we forced it on for this package. And I've also been working on smart error handling to develop a custom critique for reporting exceptions, and to create a setting where the exceptions should be completely ignored as for this option, or reported together with critiques and can be debugged afterwards, the one that's already chosen, or the last one whether they should interrupt the execution. So previously, render_aku was ignoring all the exceptions by default. It was done to assure that its users won't be flooded with exceptions if one of the rules has a bug. And in the new version, every exception is going to be reported with other properties. So every exception property stores the execution stack and can open a debugger if necessary. All you need is to click on the. But let's find a method to demonstrate. RB utility. So all you need is to click on the bug icon, and you can start the debugging process right away. So now the user can work without interruptions, because they can be extremely annoying if you're working in developer's mode and constantly experimenting on something. But at the same time, you are alerted to the exceptions that occurred. In other words, rule developers will be able to easily see if their rule is broken, while normal users will not experience crashes while working with quality-aware tools. So to sum up, I did my best to work on things that I thought would be useful both for other developers and for relatively new Pharo users. So I really hope this will be integrated in Pharo 7 soon, so you all could enjoy the new changes as much as I have. In any case, don't hesitate to give me any feedback, as I would much appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around.